guys, so this is my second time filming this part of the video. It definitely isn't going as planned, but we're going to work through it. We're going to make this a good video. Today I'm going to be showing you this insanely small hamster cage I got off of Amazon. The crazy thing about this cage, which is why I wanted to show you guys, is it actually says it's for 2 hamsters. There's a divider down the middle so you can keep 2 hamsters in here. I have done a few small hamster cage videos in the past. I really love just looking at these cages and you guys really seem to like them. They always do well. So obviously you guys like watching them too. So I thought I would go ahead and grab this one and do another one. So this video was supposed to include a whole unboxing and everything, but I just tried to edit this video and I've been having some trouble with my microphone, and that entire clip, the audio is so staticky you can't even hear what I was saying. So unfortunately all the unboxing footage is completely garbage. I am going to put some in a little bit, like with some music or something, just so you guys can kind of see the process, but you're not going to be getting a live unboxing today on today's video. So you guys will be seeing that, but it will have some silly music. I was talking through it and I'm sorry I can't show you that, but I can't repackage everything. All the packaging is completely ruined, so bear with me on that one, but I still think this is going to be a good video just because this cage is so ridiculous. So one thing that was in the footage that I can't use that I can actually redo in this one is I want to go over the Amazon listing, because a lot of times when I do videos like this, people say, well, obviously that's a travel cage. Nobody's going to use it as a full-time enclosure. And while I hope that most people know that cages like this aren't good for full-time enclosures, but they can be used for taking your hamster to the vet, unfortunately the Amazon listing does make this sound like it's a full-time enclosure. So I just kind of wanted to run through the listing just because it is so bizarre. So the listing, this is actually called a hamster cage large, 2 hamsters cage big. So while that title makes absolutely no sense, it makes even less sense that they're using the words large and big to describe this cage. So down in the description it says this cage is safe and comfortable habitat for hamsters, gerbils, and guinea pigs. I don't even think a guinea pig would barely fit in this cage. It's definitely not going through the door, but guinea pigs, okay. It says this is a big cage. If you have 2 pets, this cage is the perfect choice. And it also says it has a reasonable design. So the grid design provides good air circulation, it's easy to clean, durable, and it has an isolation net in the middle to effectively prevent fighting. So like I said, this is a double hamster cage, so it is divided. So you're supposed to be able to put 2 pets in here. The dimensions listed for this cage is actually 11 inches by 8.3 inches by 6.7 inches. So if you just take those measurements, that's roughly 90 square inches of floor space. And even though that is extremely tiny, it's definitely not the smallest cage I've shown on here. But when you take into consideration that this is supposed to be for 2 pets, that means each of your hamsters or guinea pigs, whatever you're putting in here, is going to have under 45 square inches of floor space each. So that is a extremely small cage. So it does say that this is a portable cage and travel is easy because it's easy to carry. So it does have a handle on it. So even though it says it's portable, that doesn't mean it's being marketed just as a travel cage, because from this description, it's definitely saying that hamsters or other small pets could live in here comfortably because the cage is just so large. This cage also comes with all the accessories you need. So it comes with 2 wheels, 2 water bottles, and 2 food dishes. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the bad audio. I'll probably put music with it. I might add some voiceovers just to kind of let you guys know what I was talking about. So let's go ahead and take a look at this miniature hamster cage. Okay guys, so welcome to today's hamster cage tour. As you can see, I have a lovely giant home for not only one, but I can have 2 hamsters in here because of this great divider down the middle. The best part about this cage is it is so lightweight and movable, so you can just throw your hamster anywhere you want it so it never gets in your way and doesn't take up any of your precious space. Also, you can torture not just 1, but 2 hamsters or small pets at the same time. So if shoving 1 animal in a tiny box just isn't doing it for you anymore, this cage is great because you can put 2 in here. So up at the top, they have the door so you can reach in and grab your small pet from up above and just terrify them even more. Back in the back, there is their little small wheels so they can try to run away from the pain. They're not gonna get very far, but they can try. And then over here is the water bottle and food dish, just to make sure you give them just enough so they'll survive, because that is what is important when taking care of a pet, just making sure they don't die. Over here is the exact same setup, just mirrored. That way if you have a solitary animal like a Syrian hamster, there's a divider down here so they can't get to each other, so they can just be completely stressed out, but they won't actually be living together. Those are pretty much all the main things of this cage because there's not much to it. It does come with this nice little handle so you can like take them to the park and swing them around, I guess. It definitely isn't a very sturdy handle and the paint's already chipping off, so that's wonderful. You can put about a 1/2 inch of bedding in here, so if you have a hamster that just really doesn't enjoy burrowing or anything, this would be a great option. But yeah, that is my hamster cage tour for today. So I know that hamster cage tour was pretty ridiculous, but honestly with this cage, I can't really think of another way to do it, and I don't really have much more to say about it. I've reviewed and looked at some pretty crazy and small cages in the past, but the fact that this is a double cage, so they want you to put 2 animals in here side by side, is just a concept that really blows my mind, and it just takes a small cage to a whole new level for me. So even though I've reviewed some pretty weird cages on this channel, I definitely think this one takes the cake as probably the worst cage I've seen. I'm just really like having a hard fat getting over like I'm holding a hamster cage, a double hamster cage in one hand. So I really don't have anything else to say in this video. I don't know how entertaining it was. Hopefully you guys are just as amazed by this tiny cage as I am, just because it's a cage I haven't seen before, and it's just ridiculous to me that I can like palm like a double hamster cage like this. So there could be 2 living creatures in here trying to survive, but that's pretty much it for this video. I am going to pack this up and I am going to be returning it, but that's all I have to say. Let me know your thoughts on this lovely cage down in the comments. I'm sure some of you will have some pretty nice commentary to add to this. If you enjoyed this video and you like seeing all these weird little cages, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, so if you're still watching this, hopefully you guys watched till the end. I know the video didn't turn out quite like I was expecting, but if you watched till the end, thank you. Really quick, I just wanted to mention a couple things that I didn't want to bore you guys with at the beginning of the video. The first thing is I am actually going to be in Dallas, Texas on March 30th and 31st. I'm actually going to be at Aquashella, which is a huge aquarium festival. Myself and everyone else who is on the Pet Fest planning team is going to have a booth there. So if you're in the Dallas area, make sure you come to Aquashella and come say hi and stop by our booth. I'm really excited to meet you guys. I personally don't have any fish right now, but I have in the past, and I'm really excited to go to the festival because it's not only fish, there are going to be other animals there, there's art, there's just a ton going on, so I'm really excited that they invited me to go to Aquashella. So make sure to come by if you're in the Dallas area. The other thing I just wanted to mention is I did actually start a Patreon. So when you guys just subscribe to me and watch my videos, that support means more than you guys know. I really appreciate it a ton. But if you are interested in supporting me in another way, which I know a lot of you don't care, you can't, you don't want to, I'm completely fine. I'm not trying to force anyone to do that. I did start a Patreon for people who want to support me even more to make sure that I can just continue to focus on these videos and put out some good content for you guys. So I do have some exclusive content and some cool perks over on Patreon. So if you're interested in supporting me at all in that way, I will leave the link to that along with the link to Aquashella down in the description below. But that is it for my little end of video ramble. So thank you guys so much for watching.